I'm going to be doing my baby update slash baby introduction for you guys, and also I'm going to throw in a little bit of my 5 months postpartum for you guys. So I'm going to first start off with the postpartum because I feel like that is what a lot of people want to know, I guess. So if you didn't know, and if you haven't watched my labor and delivery story time, you wouldn't know that I had a C-section. So with that being said, I did have a C-section, and the only reason why I had a C-section was because my baby used the bathroom inside me, which is called meconium, if you didn't know. Now, I don't know if it is mandatory for you to get a C-section if your baby uses the bathroom inside of you, but the reason I went ahead and got one, this was my decision. My doctor gave me a decision to go forward with natural labor or with the C-section. I chose C-section because if my labor would have been a really long labor, because when I got induced, I was only 1 centimeter, okay? And my labor would have been long, so my baby would have developed breathing problems, and I did not want that. So that is why I went ahead with the C-section. So with that being said, the first topic for this video, I have them in here because, as you guys know, I do film on my phone. Okay, so the healing process is my scar is completely healed. Like, there's no scabbing, there's nothing like that. All of the adhesive that was on there, the stitches have dissolved on their own, so all of that is healed. But internally, like my body and the inside, I believe it does not heal for for I think about 3 years. So like I was saying, it should completely heal in 3 years. Then maybe I could try for VBAC, but I don't know. So yeah, so scars completely healed. I'm gonna try to insert a before and after picture right here. Don't quote me on that because the scar is in like the vaginal area, so I'm gonna have to try to crop it just to where you can see the scar, the before and after. So I will try to insert some pictures here. So yeah, right now the scar looks like it's not even there, to be honest. You know, I know it's there because it's my body. There's certain times where it's like purple. When I first seen the scar, I was so insecure about it because it is so ugly. Like, who wants a big ass scar like just sitting there on their skin? Like the stretch marks and everything, they don't bother me at all because they're just stretch marks, okay? But the scar is something that really, you know, gets me from time to time. Like when I first got out of, like, you know, got home and I finally got to take a shower. Well, I took a shower at the hospital, but that's not like, I meant like a home shower. I sat in the bathroom and I was crying because it's like, I have this hideous scar on me, but I'm okay with it now. I got my baby, so what else can I do? So yeah, it's just a really thin line. Like I said, I was gonna insert pictures so you guys can see. Yeah, I believe this is the first video you guys see me with glasses. So okay, so I already talked about the long-term healing. As for having other kids, honey, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't, because one is already enough. I mean, I do want other kids, probably like 1 more, maybe 2, I'm not sure, but for right now I don't want any more. So postpartum bleeding, if you're a man and you're disgusted by this, just click off or skip this part. But us ladies who've had kids, obviously, We all know we go through that period of bleeding for 5 to 6 weeks because you haven't had your like menstrual cycle in about 9 to 10 months, depending if you go full term. If not, around 9 to 10 months. So yeah, I bled for those amounts of times, 5 to 6 weeks. I believe I bled for 5 weeks and then got my regular one like a week after, but I don't know. Sorry for the glare. I'm trying so hard not to get the glare, but I need these because my head is hurting right now. So, I was bleeding the 5 to 6 weeks, and then on July 26th, I remember this day, I went to get my birth control shot. I have on depot. Obviously, it's, you know, added hormones and all of that, and I started bleeding for another month. Now, it wasn't heavy bleeding like the 5 to 6 weeks after you have the baby. It was just like, you know, constant spotting, sometimes blood, sometimes spotting, it was mostly spotting. So, and I did go to my doctor 3 weeks into that happening. I didn't go earlier because I thought it was like, you know, normal for me to be, you know, bleeding like that, but I ended up going, and he said it was because of the added hormones that have been added into my body. So he said by the next dosage of the birth control, it should stop. So, and it did. I already got my second one, so it did stop. So now the next topic I want to talk about is the weight. I'm not going to tell you guys my weight because that is something that I'm not comfortable with sharing, and I'm not at the ideal weight that I want to be at. But I'm just going to let you guys know I'm back close to my pre-pregnancy weight. When I first gave birth and I was pumping, I lost all my baby weight. I lost like 20 pounds. So there you go. I do want to start working out because I'm not really insecure with my body. I just do not like the little pouch that pregnancy left me with, and it's really, I'm not gonna say it's ugly because it's not ugly, because it's what carried my baby, but I don't personally like it because it's just sitting there, and like you can see it through every clothes. Like you can sit there and try to squeeze it in, but it's always gonna be like a little lump, which I absolutely hate. So that's why I want to start working. Like I said, stretch marks, they don't really bother me because I'm used to them. Like I had stretch marks before I had my baby. I got some more when I had my baby, so it's like they don't really bother me. And it's just like they're a part of my body. What am I supposed to do? Like it's inevitable for me not to get them. Like I get them everywhere. It's like I get them right here on my arms. I get them, I'm pretty sure I have them somewhere on my legs. I just haven't noticed them. I have a little bit around my breast area, but that's about it. So I'm out of breath. So the next topic I want to talk about, I believe this is the last topic in the postpartum section, yes, is postpartum hair loss. So I am one affected by the hair loss. It may not look like it because I have a head full of hair, but oh, excuse me, but I am losing hair, but only in these areas right here. These used to be fuller, and it's slowly growing back, but I am really losing a lot of hair. I don't know what the back of my head looks like. I don't know if there's like bald spots back there or anything, because I literally cannot see back there. No one can unless you have someone looking for you. Yeah. If any of you guys know any good, you know, vitamins I can take that are super good, I don't really want to try the sugar bear gummies, because sugar bear hair gummies, because I heard they just taste like candy and they don't do nothing. So if you guys have some really good recommendations, please comment them down below to help a girl out, please and thank you. So moving on to baby talk. So I will go get my baby here in a minute so I can show you guys. He is so cute and I love him so much. So my baby is 5 months, hence the reason why I am doing the 5-month update for you guys. He was born June 7th of this year. He weighs about 17 pounds, 18 pounds, around there. I took him to the doctor, I think like 2 weeks ago, I believe, and he was 17 pounds. He's getting so big, you guys. Like, he's already starting to crawl, which is insane. He's trying to stand up even, which is insane because he's only 5 months. He knows how to like grab things. He knows how to laugh. He knows how to mimic you. He knows how to, like, you know, copy you. He's starting to sleep in his own crib. He actually started that last month. So yeah, he's a pretty long baby. He in his 2 months, 1.5 to 2 months, he was already fitting into 3 months clothes. He's already fitting into 6 months clothes starting last month. He was, so he's a pretty big baby. He was born 8 pounds 13 ounces, which is a big baby. So yeah, I love him. Like, when they say babies make your kids in general, they make your life so much happier. That is 100% true, because I was happy before, but like, I'm way happier now. His name is Isaiah. I'm not saying the rest of his name because no, I'm just kidding. But his name is Isaiah. He's 5 months. He is a cute baby, a very cute baby. People say, well, I think he looks exactly like his father. So if you wish to see his father, which I'll probably insert a picture here and a picture of my baby here, so that you guys can tell me who he looks like, because my mom and my grandma say he looks like me. I kind of see that he looks like me, but I think he looks more like his dad. So I don't know what else to say about him. He's just really a joyful baby. He is not bad at all. The only times he's like really bad is whenever well, I wouldn't say bad. He's just, you know, when he's sick or whenever he's hungry and sleepy. Those are the only times that he cries. Or when he wants attention, like every other baby does. I do get frustrated sometimes, you know, with being a mom and stuff, but it's like, this is what I signed up for, to have him. So I just gotta get over it, because I'm stuck with him for the next how many ever years he wants to be with me. Also, guys, I forgot to mention that he has curly hair. Well, his hair is starting to curl, which is so cute. So, meet my baby. Oh, sorry, he got slob all over his shirt, but this is my baby. Isn't he adorable? Look. So I'm gonna insert a picture of his father right here. You guys tell me who he looks like, me or him. Let me know in the comments down below. Say, give us a thumbs up. So this is my baby, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, and tell anyone and everyone what your girl is doing over here on this channel. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye.